When FIFA expanded the World Cup to 48 teams, the immediate assumption was that the group stage would turn into a boring formality. We expected the global heavyweights to coast through easy matches against overmatched minnows. But the opening round of the 2026 tournament quickly broke that assumption. Monday, June 15th, delivered a sequence of results so chaotic that it has already reset expectations for the entire tournament. The shockwaves started in Atlanta. Cape Verde, a nation of just 500,000 people making its debut on the global stage, walked onto the pitch and held the European champions Spain to a 0-0 draw. The dominoes kept falling. A heavily favored Belgium squad barely escaped Seattle with a 1-1 tie against Egypt, while Iran battled back from behind twice to scrape a 2-2 draw against New Zealand. By the time the final whistle blew, all 4 matches that day had ended without a winner. A single World Cup match day featuring 4 draws has not occurred since June 15, 1958. Spain, Belgium, and Iran were all expected to dominate their openers. Instead, all 3 walked away with only a single point. You might think that sending 32 out of 48 teams to the knockout rounds means plenty of room for error, but the reality of this expanded bracket actually makes the margins for group seeding tighter. As this bracket illustrates, the first tiebreaker for tied teams is the head-to-head result. If even, the decision falls to overall goal differential. If still level, discipline decides. A yellow card subtracts 1 point, while a red card deducts 4. Under these rules, a single yellow card can be the mathematical penalty that forces a team into a difficult bracket or sends them home early. This unforgiving environment is the setting for the upcoming clashes in Groups I and J, where several aging legends are about to face the tournament's most difficult tests. Lionel Messi is embarking on his 6th World Cup, likely his final chance to lead Argentina as the defending champions. But he arrives carrying a hamstring injury from his time at Inter Miami. Even with his coach insisting he looks good, a compromised Messi leaves Argentina open to a hungry Algerian squad. In Group I, France and Kylian Mbappe face a massive psychological hurdle as they begin their quest to return to the final. They open against Senegal, the same nation that famously shocked the defending French champions in the 2002 opening match. With history trending toward repeats, these established squads are the primary targets for an early exit. Beyond the defensive grit of underdog nations, a ruthless generation of breakout players is dictating the pace of play. Erling Haaland makes his World Cup finals debut for Norway against Iraq, carrying the weight of his country's first qualification since 1998. Haaland has 55 goals in 50 international caps, but the Iraqi coach is already promising to shock the world by shutting him down. Teenage prodigies like Spain's 18-year-old Lamine Yamal are also stepping into the fire, expected to rescue their teams when veteran stars falter. Portugal is leaning on young talent as well, with João Neves taking a lead role in their midfield after a record-breaking season at Paris Saint-Germain. This youth movement is fearless, and their presence is making the tournament's pace more frantic and unpredictable. Traditional heavyweights can no longer rely on reputation or high possession percentages to secure points. Against disciplined defensive blocks, every single goal has to be earned through an intense physical and strategic effort. This tournament has become a collision between desperate aging legends seeking one final trophy and a new generation eager to take their place. The upcoming fixtures in Groups I and J will decide if this generational shift holds. Throw out your predicted brackets and start tracking the tiebreaker math. In an era where Cape Verde can stifle Spain, the only certainty is that no team is safe.